Hello, my name is jahg, and welcome to another exciting installment of jahg Blaze All the Mods 9 to the Sky. And at the end of the last episode, hello, what have you got in you? Garbage, like you know. At the end of the last episode, we had done this crazy nonsense, I think, or no, this crazy nonsense, actually. And since then, all I've done is finish it up. So we put in 15 of these lily pads. I made the rest of them, so there are 81 of them in there now. And if I stand away from it, you can see that though the amount of work it's doing there is nothing to do with me. It's all doing it based on the performance of the lily pads and the inferium growth accelerators that we have under there. We've only put one layer of them. We could have, since that is 2 layers missing, we can have 9 more to give 10 rows of this, 10 layers of that, plus the water, plus the lily pads. That's 12 if I was able to do it. I've rinsed and repeated this pattern over here. So there's lily pads under all of this and a layer of the inferium blah blah blahs, and the same is true here, but I haven't done the lily pads yet because I wanted to make the second seed. So I've replaced, I can put all of this back now, can't I? Because this is technically done and I don't have any cobble. Do I have this on? Yes, I do. What do I want to remove here? This and that? Not really, actually. Technically it's this and that. Oh well, never mind. We will put this here and this here. I'm just going to rebuild this so that it is basically it's complete again, indeed. Right, so I don't need this or that, and I don't need that. Very good. I'm keeping this to keep the water in because I think that's reasonable, indeed. That's not reasonable, though. I'm not sure quite why it decided it wanted to do that. Whoops, I can still use the extra bone mealing type gubbins to encourage that if I wanted to, but I don't think I do. So we've got a lot of this spare now, which is quite good. Right, so rinse and repeated it here. I've moved the dirt seed that we had over there over to here, and it's been growing for a while. I've emptied this such that what have I put in here? I've allowed it to soak out this fertilized essence if it gets any. In this particular case, I don't think you get the fertilized essence from the Milicio, whatever. The inferium, read it, James, it's on the screen. You do get it from resource seeds. So anything that goes in here, I haven't got a filter, I've just got a speed upgrade, basically, will go in here, which must mean that I've added dirt essence to the system. I have indeed. I also replaced the inferium seed here. Let's go and take a quick look at how much of this we've got. So I've put the... Oh, hello. I've put some upgrades in this side. I've decided that blocks and items and stuff are going in this way around, and for some reason essences are going this way around. Obviously they'll meet at some point and it'll be very difficult to find anything. So 191 of the fertilized essence. This is used to make a type of fertilizer, basically, for magical crops, not for magical crops, for mystical agriculture. Grows any crop or sapling instantly, basically, so better than bone meal. We also have 2,000 of this, or almost 1,979 dirt essence, which is glorious, and we discovered previously that we can basically make a stack of essence by doing that. Oh, was that 3 stacks, I think, actually, wasn't it? Bonk, and there they are. Now, the fun thing about this is, I didn't really need to make that dirt, but I've made it now, is that we also made, previously, we made this. We are getting ahead of this, so it produces more of these moss blocks from the extractor there than can be used in the oak barrel to make the dirt, so it might as well be making them and storing extra and using them to make dirt. We now have 6,200 of them. That was just from yesterday, I believe, until now. That is, that's how that works. Welcome to time and the passage thereof. Indeed, I don't know why I keep harvesting these. I keep then having to throw them away. Well, not throw them away, but file them in here. Which I have now done. Marvellous. Now, I've tidied up my bags a little bit, but not much, I know. So, yes, so we have dirt out the woo-wah now. The next thing I want to do is, I want to, basically each episode, I want to do a seed of this, which might mean making machines and some block creation for it, or it might mean just crafting that particular seed. So there's hopefully that will be a relatively quick way of getting through creating some of the basic seeds and the extra ones that I'm going to need. Today, I've decided that since I need lily pads can be made from nature essence or the bunch of sieving that we did before. I've placed all of the things we sieved basically in here. So we've got a bunch of these saplings and such now. But basically, I want to make the lily pads from essence, just as a thing. I have got enough, I think. Somewhere did I sieve enough to do the do? I don't see them. Are they still in here? Because I did an extra lot. Yes, they are. In fact, I've got slightly over what I need, have I not? Marvellous. However, we're not going to do that. We're going to do... Indeed, I've decided to do this. We're going to do nature seeds. Nature seeds are a tier 2 seed, whereas dirt was a tier 1. So that means we need the prudentium in order to make it. It also needs these nature agglomeratio, which are made from natural stuff. Okay, fine. We have pumpkins or we don't have pumpkins is a question I now have. I thought we had the seeds for it. Oh, do we not have the seeds? I can't do it without the seeds. I do. I have them. But for some reason I maybe haven't picked any. I'm not seeing them there, am I? Well, clearly I'm not. So 4 of this are needed. I can't remember what else there was. Sugarcane is another thing. And I have a little bit of that, if I could see it. Okay, we're almost at the point where I've got too much stuff and it clutters my viewing of it. So that's fun. I shall put the pumpkin seeds, because we don't need very many of them. Oh, that's a great use of this gap in here. These 2 lines can be a row of pumpkins that flop over onto and a row of melons that flop or something. Very good. I will do that, but not immediately. For now, let's do this. Does the thing... Yes, wowzers. Okay, it does. And it does. And it does. Oh, wow. Did that just grow 2? No. No, it must be... I don't understand why it did that. It did seem to grow 2. Right? Maybe I was chopping it down at the moment it thought it was growing. I guess so, and then I stopped harvesting it, perhaps. All right. So I have the pumpkins that I needed. There they are. Very good. So I should be able to make these agglomeratios or whatever. I think it's a very specific pattern, so I'll do it this way. There they are. There's the 4 of those. I need 4 of the prudentium. I've got 3. Typical. Do I have an orange one in there? Not that I'm seeing. I do. There it is. The tertium, if you remember, is made from the prudentium, so we can get 4 of it out there. Out of there, I guess. The last thing I need is a prosperity seed. Now, I don't know if I made extra of these. I don't see them instantly. I don't see them in me. All right, fine. So let's take some normal seeds. It could be any type of seed. I do have an extra inferium. I don't know if I can use that. Can I use that to make... No, I can't. Okay, any type of seed except those ones. Fine. So let's make a bunch of these because we are going to need them. If not today, then other days, indeed. So let's make, yes, 32 of them, which is fabulous. We're going to fill at least one of these, potentially 2 of them, eventually. So that's a thing. I will put these in me. I'm going to forget they're there, aren't I? I'm going to put them in the... I am going to put it in the plants. Fine. I've done it. Okay, fine. So now we go to use our little grotto that we made before, which I quite like. I have peeled back a couple of leaves from some of these bottom parts, potentially to put them there, but I might peel them back further. What if I peeled them back so that these all were 3 high, essentially? Would that look good? That might look good. Okay, well, for consideration at some point. Right, so let's get these in the whatever these are called, pedestals. There they are. Doesn't matter the pattern. I've chosen to use that pattern. Waft over it, you get nature seeds. Very good, and it does the magic. Indeed. And there it is. I, for some reason, make sounds. Yes, I know. So there's my nature seed. It was a quest. Very good. I will plant it. And it will grow crazy speed because of my bone mealer plus the stuff that's underneath there. Very good. And we get nature's essence, which I will go and pop into the seed storage. The seed bank, I guess. There it goes. And we have 3 of them. That's not very many, is it? No. We are going to make the our first lily pads from it. So I just want to encourage it for a short bit. But we saw previously that the lily pads that are under there are doing very splendidly for us, so that's good. Let's go with that many, or that amount of essence, I guess. Yes, very good, very good. I can't remember how many it is to make them, so let's see. If I go to the recipe of lily pads, it's 7. Okay, and you get 8. That's good. 7 of the essence makes 8 of the lily pads. Okay, we've got our totally free first lily pads, which I think is fabulous. All right, that is great. Now, let's do the sleeping. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, I realized at the end of the episode where I did this gubbins, where I did the Dirt Maker, or the Dirt Maker 2.0, I guess, that really I should be able to do what I've listed here. We have technically made dirt more quickly from using an extractor, which is this one here, but it's not using an extractor for dirt or anything. It's using the moss blocks. That's it. So my question was, I didn't actually check to see if dirt can be made using an extractor. Let's take a look. And the answer is no, it can't. But can I do it through some crazy nonsense? Like, can I make mud or something with an extractor? Well, that's another way of using an extractor for the... but this is using... Okay, so using dirt of any type under an extractor directly, it will give you, with water next to it, it will give you mud. Mud is useful because I wanted that. But then I could put it in a drying basin and it would make dirt if I wanted another way of making dirt. Now I probably don't, but I do want a way of making mud. That's actually pretty useful. So I think we're going to do that. Let's do it. I've decided right there. The thinking and the action were almost simultaneous. So I'll take a drawer to put it in. I'll take one of these. I'll take a piece of dirt from this store rather than that one for some reason. Water we have in a sink over there. I've got it in a bucket already. That's good. And I guess I should take a trapdoor if I'm putting this down in some way. All right. What's... can I just do it here? No, because I've put water there, lava there, and if I had done that differently, that would have been a possibility. But no. All right. This is getting a bit crammed here, isn't it? Well, never mind. That's the nature of this. So, let's consider this. So if I were to put this here, so the dirt will go here. The extractor, which I don't want it to connect. Does it connect to this? It doesn't. Very good. This will extract mud directly up to this. But it doesn't have the water, so let's do that. Okay. Bonk. There we go. Instantly. Wow, and that is super quick. I will instantly put all 4 of these upgrades in. We've now got so much copper coming in, although I haven't hacked up anymore recently, but I will. We've got so much copper coming in that we might as well just upgrade all of these drawers as and when we need to. Very good. All right. So, mud. Is there something I can do? Can I sieve mud in any way? No. Interesting. Oh, I just did recipe of that, did I? Oh, no. Oh, you can also use mud underneath it to make mud, which is more reasonable now that I have it. Okay. I'm going to take this out and put that there. Oh, very good. Is that quicker? Is that even quicker? I don't know. We're going to have to take another look at that. M-U-D is how you spell mud. Yes. Aren't I good? Right, so the recipes of mud using the extractor. No, it's the same amount of time, half a second. I just didn't notice. Oh, you can use the Schrodinger's water block if you don't want running water, which that would mean I could put it right there. Right? Or does that also make that into obsidian? Maybe not. Okay, fine. Well, we've done an extra little thing there. We've made mud, which is fabulous. Now, mud is good because I like the mud bricks that it can make. It makes a very good sort of platform type block. Oh, hello. There seems to be less chickens here than there were. Well, there's certainly less cow because of the we had a rainstorm and he got lightninged away, I believe, which is sad. Indeed. All right, what is next on the list of things to do? Well, I'm going to get rid of this and these. I do have to do these things. Again, I've got to make the lily pads and so on, but I won't do that immediately. There was a thing, the mob spawning altar, the summoning altar, because I want to be able to create. I want ink sacs, basically. I want ink sacs. The reason you might be thinking, why does he want ink sacs? Well, I want to make looting books using the enchantment, the enchanter from Ender.io. And we have worked on the skeleton skulls. We've got those now. We've got lapis coming in from the sieving, I believe, and therefore it's just down to the book and quill, where you don't need black ink, you need the ink sacs, and the only way to make that is from squid essence. Well, we'll get to that. That's not quite as easy as the seeds we're doing from squid beaks that we don't have, which drop from squid that we don't have, or from mob drops themselves, basically. So basically, I wondered, is there a way to create a squid or a squid egg? And there appears to be this. We looked at this before. So I need a summoning altar, and somehow you give it these bits and pieces. Is the one that's in there? That's the catalyst, right? So you give it the dirt, the stone, and the black dye, which we do have in abundance. And I then right-click it with the bucket, and it makes an egg, or it outputs an actual squid. I don't know. If it outputs a squid, I want to swab the squid. Yes, squid swabbing. That's what we're about here. So let's take another look at what was required for this. I'm going to bookmark the recipe again because that's super good. Because then you don't see the other gubbins, you just see the details of the recipe. 2 stone, bucket of water, 4 black dye. 2 stone. Well, we definitely have stone because I was cooking it before. There it is. Very good. 2 stone and I've forgotten instantly the dirt and 4 of that. And where was I keeping the black dye? I guess it's going in the system, right? Yes, up there. Wow, we have a lot of it. 14,000 of it, in fact. That's a bit mad, isn't it? All right, so there, we've kind of done this in the wrong order. I've got the bits ready to make the squid, but I haven't actually got... Oh, indestructible? What does that mean? Does that mean this takes damage? Interesting. Ah, that's super easy. Again, I will bookmark the recipe. 3 stone, a bit of red carpet. Oh, now that's the sticking point, because I definitely don't have red carpet, but I do... No, I thought that was red wool. It's not. It's some of the supremium I was using. I made extra supremium that you wouldn't have been aware of, because, of course, this needs its own supremium hoe, and that's what I made there. So that explains that. I did 4 stacks of the inferium blocks, and it gave me that. Now, I've instantly forgot what I'm looking for. I think it was 3 extra stone. I am going to need a red wool or 2. Very good. I can make the carpet from that. And it was a piece of gold, I believe. Yes. So this is from summoning rituals, but it looks very much like the mystical agriculture, which I very much approve of. They've done that sort of integration, as it were. All right, so I want to make this, which I can't because I only got 1 gold, like an idiot. Okay, let's do that. There it is. Nice. I'll take that. And with this, very good. That was a... Oh, that's how you make Aubrey bushes, is it? Go on, show me. Interesting. So another way to make gold. If you remember, one of the things I want to do in this is I want to do all the ways of making gold. So bees and the ores and the I guess mining the void for it with machines. Industrial foregoing, I guess, is in this. I don't know. Do I see it? Yes, it is. So I can do that. Plus aubrey bushes, of course, and all the mobs that drop it, of course, is another thing I want to do. Interesting, because I've previously had all these other bits in me. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, for now, that's not the mission we're on. I've done something here. Oh, I see. This is a side mission towards... Oh, I need these to go towards the ATM star. Fine, which is the ultimate goal of this entire thing. Oh, well, that gave us a golden egg, which creates delightful dirt. Interesting. And it gave us some food, some hamburgers. It's such a pity that I've got the upgrade that means I don't need to eat. Oh, well. Right, so... Focus, Jahg, focus. I want to put this somewhere. It seems not to need pedestals of any sort, and therefore that's interesting. So I'll just pop it here for now. I don't think I'll be doing another one of these. Oh, maybe I will. Imagine these paths being the only bits you can see. So if I did the trees around this one as well, that might look pretty good. I don't know how people feel about what I've done here, but I enjoy it, so that's something. Right, now, how do you give these... Oh, I see. All in one go, it would seem. Fine. And here. And was it one of these? Yes, it was. And then, whoopsie. And then I need, oh, the water bucket that I do not have. From a sink that was there, but now is not. Ah, I guess I actually moved it over there somewhere, possibly. Oh, no, I moved over there. We have so many sinks. We're going to end up with so many sinks in this game. So I sploosh this, do I? Yes. And it does a thing. Very nice. Now, does it give me the egg? No, it gives me a squid. Very good. All right. I want to do a couple of these if I can. Quickly now, quickly before he dies. Okay. So a couple of those. Very good. And then I guess slice. Slice. Very good. So that will actually give me some ink sacs anyway, but the swabs will allow me to make use of those in future. I can use the chickens that I've got, and that's why we swabbed all of these things, because that essentially is our way of generating an egg from them, which is actually one of the things I'm going to need. However, I now have the ink sacs, which is something I didn't expect to get today, but I've done it. I also have 2 bits of calamari and tentacles. Oh my. What even? I can cook it and get a cooked tentacle. Well, that makes total sense. Very good. All right, I think we've done quite well there today. So at this point, thank you very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, why not subscribe? Subscribe for a chicken. And if you liked this video, why not like this video? Goodbye.